Yeah. Welcome once again. It's your boy Shynin, and this is Conversations with a legend this time. I got my brother Motley. Mantra, on the other hand, is getting a haircut by the one and only Kai. We out here, Crooks, and it's about to go down, man. What up, brother? You good?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah? That's what's up. That's what's up. First question is always like kind of like weird, but I'm gonna jump straight into it. On a scale of 1,
You're a weirdo, bro. Just be straight. Let's be straight. You're a
from a
weirdo.
scale of 1 to 1,300, how would you rate your new music from your past?
Ooh. Probably 1,300.
Oh yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Oh yeah. Man, where my drink at? Oh yeah. We need a sponsor. We're not showing what this is, but yo, sponsor us, yo. Put us on.
Yeah, my old stuff was fun. My new stuff is dope and enlightening.
Ah yeah.
So it's a different dimension.
Yeah, yeah.
I take your brain to another dimension. Pay close attention. I don't know if you know The Prodigy. It was a big thing in the UK.
That sounded like Power Rangers.
It's a reference that people will get, but no, sadly it was lost at Crooks here in Fitzroy this evening. But that's okay.
So, if you were to compare then with the music, Motley from then to Motley from now.
I mean, it's like a different person. Like, it's evolved. So rap to me was an opportunity to bring people together of all different races, of all different, whatever they want to class themselves as. This was the spot that you could be, and it doesn't matter. And I would tell jokes and have fun and make people feel comfortable, and they felt like they were at the right spot. It was community building for me, and it was the place where I found my belonging, where I didn't feel belonging in my own house, my own neighborhood, my own school, my own life. Hip hop was the place where I connected, where I fit like a jigsaw puzzle, and I felt comfortable. But I didn't really know what to do with them. I was a very shy kid. I didn't know what to do with a microphone. I loved music, and I was a DJ first. I mustered up the courage to write some bars and actually get on the microphone, but I didn't feel like I had a story, so that's why I used to tell jokes and be funny. I was have a good time. And then occasionally something would slip out, like I would do a song about my single mother, who I love dearly, and everyone would be like, whoa. That had some edge, you know, and everyone told me to write more stuff like that, but it wasn't comfortable for me. And now I'm more comfortable doing that. So I guess that's the transition. I've transitioned to only skirting around that and doing it now and again to just focusing on that's what it is.
That's dope, man. I saw you perform at the Get Down. Shout out to the Get Down. I saw you performing at the Get Down. I think that was actually my second time seeing you perform. And my second time seeing you perform was way better than seeing you the first time, because we had some glitches. But this time, man, you were out the box. You were like wild on that stage. You were who I'm sitting with here and who I saw on that stage are two different people. How do you prepare? How do you become that Motley? How do you?
So it's something that lives within me all the time, and it's always ready to come out, and it's a playful, fun energy, and it's wild, but it doesn't always get permission to be. So on stage, it gets full permission. And that's where I don't think about it. I don't prepare it.
Don't hold back.
It's more just channeling. If anything, I'm thinking about the lyrics that I wrote, and I'm reliving the emotions that I was feeling at that time, and I'm just letting it out as raw as it can be. And in other situations, I'm very restrained.
Yeah.
I'm very, how would you say, it's introverted.
Yeah. So has comedy been a big part of your style?
It has, and I guess because we all go through shit in life.
Yeah.
And I'm quite a positive person. I like to have a positive outlook, and I like to laugh, and I like to make other people feel comfortable and give them that gift of laughing and being able to laugh at themselves or laugh at myself or just it's a big deal to be able to laugh, you know, or even cry. Any emotion. That's why I tap into it, like really honing in on the story and the emotion and the message. There's three parts of what I'm delivering. There's lots of information in the music, but what I want you to take home is the story, the emotion, and the message.
That's powerful. And you consider the legend, bro. How do you feel about the term legend? And
it's mad because I'm not even from Melbourne, but I really carved my little skid mark here.
How long have you been here? How long?
I really left a nice little smelly shit stain. People know. People. What's that? That's a Motley.
Put that shit on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
That's the shit, bro.
Yeah.
I just been true to myself, you know, true to myself. When I first got here, I was a young artist looking to find a path in the way. I didn't know, you know. I was being approached by record labels, and I was doing music videos with established artists and touring with established artists and just excited to be amongst it. But the more I peered into that side of it, the business side of the music business, the entertainment industry, the industrial side of it didn't resonate with me. And then I've had to find my comfort zone where I'm not doing it for financial gain. I'm not doing it for commercial success. I'm not doing it for any kind of status. I'm not doing it like to have followers.
You're doing it for the real reason why you started.
I had to go full 360 and just enjoy the process in my bedroom and just put my heart into it, and more, like more that, more fuck everything else, more that. And that's how I ended up where I am as an artist, and people, I guess they recognize that. And that's maybe why they call it. And persistence as well. I never stopped because I was so passionate about music.
Which is important.
A lot of peers, they do it for a few years, but they end up in a few tears and a few beers. But
I know a lot of people, man. That's why I relate to what you're saying, bro. Like, that's real talk right there, fam. That's real freaking talk, man.
Yeah, bro. And then they hang it up, and they said that I've admitted to myself I'm not that person, and I'm gonna just get my 9 to 5 and get my career on or get whatever. And that, it makes a lot of sense in the system that we live in. But I chose to separate my music from my finance. I thought that music is not what makes me money. This thing can make me money, or this thing can make me money, but music gives me pleasure, gives me relief, gives me therapy, gives me so much more than money. So I said, let me just do what it is. I'm not trying to make my garden plants make me money. I'm trying to make them give me vegetables or flowers or just do what they do, you know?
Message!
So I just figured that's what it is. I got back to loving it, and people loved it when I loved it. And it's organically starting this circle again where people remember me from 15 years ago, whether it was doing the thing that I did on TV or doing the thing that I did on the streets and inside the juvies and inside the mental health children's ward hospital and the community schools.
And I see you've been working with a lot of underprivileged youth. Can you tell us a bit more about that? And what drove you in that direction where you want to involve the youth in that way, where, you know?
I was an underprivileged youth myself in lots of ways. So I just really, I see myself in a lot of these kids.
It's almost like you want to give back.
Not only that, I want to be the positive role model that none of us had.
Yeah, straight up, fam. And hip hop is the best way. Hip hop has always been the best communication tool. I feel like, you know, a lot of people who actually link up with the hip hop and meet hip hop get to understand the world different. You can be mentally unstable, and then you meet hip hop, and then it almost like channels you to think straight. You know what I mean? I fully understand.
It's so
That's
powerful.
beautiful.
And it can be dangerous as well.
Yeah,
like I listen
true.
to a lot of the shit that I used to listen to, and
Yeah.
now I don't resonate with it the same. So
Yeah.
there's that as well. Like I've grown a lot through hip hop. Hip hop's taught me a lot.
man.
Hip hop was my dad when I never had a dad.
Preach.
Yo, I promised I wasn't going to say some shit in your interview. But I've seen Motley at work with the young peeps. We've worked together a little bit in that space. We've worked together quite a bit in that space. And I've certainly been around a lot of people working with, you know, with young cats and young artists, and Motley's definitely one of the best to do it. And it's because you get it. You get why that's important, and you get what is important about it. And you can articulate that and embody that for those young people. So they're lucky to have you, man.
Yeah, big up. I mean, like myself, I mean, I was taught by hip hop. My elder brother or father figure was hip hop. Most of my street ways was hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, at home it was church. It was, you know, the basic foundation of home. But once I stepped out of home, hip hop was like my guide. I'd probably listen to a song and then step out. I'm like, okay, let's see if I can, you know, move like this, move like that. And it actually showed you where to go. And if you were to explore a certain world, how it would look.
And how to be in situations, and to me, I lived in my headphones. Hip hop was an escape. It was another reality as well. Sometimes when it was empowering, you know, when you didn't feel empowered.
Yeah.
And I was going through a lot of the same struggles, you know, trouble with authority figures in school and in the police, and domestic violence in the home, and drugs. They spoke my bomba clot language.
Hey.
You know, I was listening to a lot of reggae, ragga, and hip hop, and I was living in a white community, and that message was from America or from Jamaica or from wherever, but they spoke to my heart, and they had a similar struggle that I had, and I didn't feel so alone anymore.
Yeah. Tell us a bit more. Let's move a bit. Tell us a bit more about Bliss and Esso. Touring with Bliss and Esso. How was that?
That was a crazy experience. It was one of the highlights, and one of the reasons why I was, firstly, that I moved here.
Yeah.
So I could be part of tours like that. Because I did the song with them about 3 years before we did the tour.
Okay.
And I wasn't living here at that point. But I felt the momentum of that was pulling me here. Yeah. There was a lot of...
So you in the UK when this is happening?
Yeah.
And they here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What year is this?
I came over here in 2004.
Okay.
And they got my demo, and that's enough about that. Yankee Lee said, "Fuck that shit." No more.
Cut that shit.
When Yankee
man,
says,
give me the story. Let him give me the story. Chill, bro. Yeah. So you, they pulled you because you did the song with them.
Yeah.
While you were in the UK.
So what actually happened was, I was asked to come here by the British Arts Council and the Australian Arts Council in 2004. I landed here randomly. I never was on my radar to come to Australia.
Okay.
When I'm here, I met up with somebody who had been messaging on MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
And and he was in Sydney, already signed to Sony Records.
Okay.
So then he was like, "What the fuck? You're in Melbourne? You got to come to Sydney, and we got to link up." And then I had another contact there, and they were trying to sign me to Sony Records at the time. And then I was just handing CDs out. And somebody handed my CD over to Bliss from Bliss and Esso. He emailed me. He was like, "What the fuck? This CD is crazy. We want to use every single beat for our album." And I'm like, we got to talk some money, you know. It ended up like, okay, can we at least use 3 beats?
And
I said, but let me spit some lyrics on one of them so people get to know the name, you know. And that's how it started, basically.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. So on the 24th, we got a legendary lineup. How do you feel being a legend in the legendary lineup?
I feel honored, bro. I feel honored that they put me on this. I feel honored to be on the lineup with M4, Mantra.
You performed with the OGs before, right?
In certain capacities at certain places, but this feels more focused, you know.
Yeah, we rocked together. A number of times. But this one feels different.
Yeah, this one feels special. And then, of course, we've got 2207 and Kudos as well. Plus 2 Clothing, Breaking Bread, trying to drop it all in because we only go. I've got the minute. I've got the finger. Power finger. Shut the fuck up.
Breaking Bread Productions in this, man.
I'm literally 1 minute away from finishing this cut.
Check, we breaking records out here, baby. This is like all-star. We got Crooks. How do you feel about supporting such a great event?
Oh man, this is amazing, man. We've got to do amazing things with Breaking Bread, with some amazing artists, and I'm super pumped for this lineup. So yeah, on the 24th, be there.
Shout out.
Don't say we didn't tell you once again. Motley, Mantra, Info Jones, 2207, Kudos, Mishap, myself on the 1s and 2s, not the wiki, but here, man, I'll be on the mic hosting all these wonderful, legendary people. It's gonna be wild, it's gonna be dope. If you're not there, it's on you.